Good morning, everybody. Hopefully, you can hear me. Good morning, good morning, good morning. What is going on this beautiful Sunday morning? Good morning, good morning, good morning to everyone. This won't be a long live at all or anything like that. I just wanted to, of course, you already know what to do. Come in, like this video, make sure you subscribe to my Patreon so you don't miss exclusive content. Make sure you follow me on Twitter. And my Cash App is below. And make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel. Okay, listen. So I kind of wanted to give my thoughts on the Love and Marriage DC reunion. And there are a couple of reasons why I want to give my thoughts on Monique as far as the whole editing situation. And then I'm going to actually get into Jamie and Ashley and Quick, and then I'm going to be done with it. Here's the thing with Monique. Monique, girl, you use editing as an excuse when you was on Potomac, and now you're using it as an excuse now when we were supposed to have gotten the real you, a different you. We're supposed to see a different side of you. That's what the whole promo was gearing toward, was for us to understand that you were to be different, right? So in that, the only issue I have with Monique in this is the way that she talks to Chris, and that's it. Listen, I understood what she said on the reunion floor, but at the same token, I just want it to be just a little bit clearer on what you want. And I think for both of them, for Chris and Monique, I don't know. I feel like Monique doesn't give Chris the opportunity to give and say what he wants, right? Again, I still love them down, but that's my whole thing with that. Now, we can't blame editing everywhere we go, which at the reunion, we do see a little bit different side of what we've seen actually every week as well. So, now let me get into Jamie. So, Jamie, y'all already know I do not like Jamie whatsoever. I don't like his arrogance. I don't like his cockiness. I don't like any of it, right? And this morning, I wanted to tell him so bad, just get off the TV if you don't like what you see. Everybody can't accept the criticism well, and I get that. I get that. But when I think you sign that contract for reality TV, you sign over the fact that you are going to be getting hit every direction with different opinions, right? So it looks like this morning, good morning, y'all. I got to speak to my people. I got to speak to my people. Good morning, handsome, miss you. I've just been hanging with my love. I know you have, and thank you so much for dropping through and showing love. Miss you more. Thank you so much. I love you, Marcella. Good morning, Chef. Thank you, Special K. So we're talking about the Love and Marriage Huntsville. I'm sorry, the Love and Marriage DC reunion. Kind of, just my final thoughts on the DC reunion and stuff like that. But I'm speaking about Jamie, and if you don't know who Jamie is on the far right. Um, so let me show you what he was doing on Twitter this morning. Okay, so someone had commented and said, um, basically talking about Jamie's aggression and how he comes off, and How also he's standoffish from the family. You know, they feel like they can't get through to him in some circumstances and instances and stuff like that. So he was somebody was saying that this morning, and this is his response because they were talking about his wife and his daughter. So they were talking about Arena and her daughter. And so he says both are successful and are doing great in life. As of 2022, so what's your point? You young people aren't used to men, dads like me. That's all on TV. I'm okay with it all. I'm 49, not 29, but you respond like you 29. You respond like you 29. And see, I told y'all I was going to drag Jamie, and I meant that. I meant that. You talk like you 29, okay? What this girl said was nothing but straight facts. And it's what we've seen on the camera. Not only understanding these people, they don't think that we see this stuff. We're not crazy as viewers. So she responded back with, and I did blur her name out. But I mean, if you go to my Twitter, you'll see it. Two things can be true here at the same time. They can be very successful, and your controlling ways are not healthy, and that's my point. So she was basically telling him that he's very controlling because Arena has said that he's controlling, and so has the daughter. And I want to know, how do y'all feel about him, kind of touching Arena's face to get her to, calm down in the moment? I still kind of think that that's wrong. People felt some type of way when Chris put his hands on Candace from Potomac when he was trying to get her to be quiet this very last season when they were in where did they go on that little cash trip? Wherever Wendy took them for good vibes only. And remember when they were sitting at that table and Chris got into it? Chris was going back and forth with Ashley, and then Candace started going back and forth with Ashley. And in that moment, Chris got up to try to get Candace to walk away from the situation, and he put his hands on her. And so I know that a lot of people don't like for men to touch women, period, right? But for me, Jamie, we see that you're controlling, and these people have said it on camera that you are controlling. So he then says, I'm at peace with how my family turned out. Unfortunately, you just met us on an edited TV show. Let me see your life for 10 hours a day for 4 months. I got time. And see, this just proves to me right now that you're ignorant and arrogant. And that's why I told you I can't fly. I can't kick it with Jamie at all. I can't. I can't. And honestly, he would be the reason why I wouldn't watch the show. That's how much I dislike him. Girl, boy, you talking like you 29 in this whole little thread. Y'all got to go see the thread. This man, and then the person tried to clean it up by saying, whatever they call him on the show, um, she tried to clean it up. For me, I wouldn't have cleaned up nothing. It would have been as is. I said what I said, and I meant what I said. If you're controlling, and we see that on TV, it comes with the territory of being on reality TV. I'm sorry, it does. It and the difference of opinions comes with the territory in every show. It doesn't matter if you knew or if you've been on TV for a while. Actually, when you knew, they're gonna criticize you a little bit more because there are examples out here, and if you're not following those examples, why not drag you? That's why I'm so glad Bell Collective is coming back, and Bell Collective is coming back, and the Bells look amazing. In season one, their wigs were struggling. Everybody has an evolution after season one. Now, I will say DC picked up season one, and they all looked great during season one. They all looked great. But what I'm saying is, as far as opinions, people are going to be very opinionated. Your first season, all of that stuff, people are going to be very opinionated. And so I'm just putting Jamie Tyler on notice. I don't care for him. I don't. It's the ignorance and the arrogance for me. And it's the ignorance and the arrogance even when he answers questions. Okay. That's all I got to say about them. They I just wait for part two when the real tea come out. Okay. Now I was also minding my business as well this morning, and I was caught a couple of other things. Right. So those of you who are Real Housewives fans, Real Housewives has started this thing where they do trips. Right. The first one was in Turks and Caicos. Um, it featured Cynthia Bailey, Kenya Moore, Ramona Singer, Kyle Richards, uh, Teresa Judice. Um, yeah. Season two featured Phaedra Parks, Eva Marcel, Vicky Gumbelson, Dorinda Medley, Taylor Armstrong, Brandy Glanville. Those are your ex-wives who are no longer on their respective cities, right? Well, season three is being filmed in the good old Thailand, right? Since this is your season three cast, there is probably one person that I'm pretty familiar with all of these. So you got Heather Gay from Salt Lake City, you got Whitney Rose from Salt Lake City, Giselle Bryant from Potomac, you got um, Alexia from Miami, you got Candace from Potomac, Portia from previously from Atlanta, you got Leah McSweeney previously from New York, and you got Marisol who is on the Miami cast, and I heard that she is full time this year, right? But y'all see the shade in this. Giselle Bryant says, "Child, I'm going down. It's going down in the Tyler." And Portia says, "At just let them believe this fake, right?" But it didn't stop them. Miss Candace had a few choice words to say this morning. Unthirst thyself. Who she's talking? She's talking about Miss Portia Williams. Listen, y'all. Listen, 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 listen. Listen, Linda. Just listen to me, Linda. Just listen. Just listen. This is all I could think about in the back of my
Nowhere.
mind.
We about to get this party started, and we're gonna stay in your friend's room. Cheers to the girls' weekend. Let's
Cheers,
get it
bitch.
calm. You better watch those B words, baby. You better watch those, or you end up over in the ocean.
Yeah. Listen, I'm just saying, y'all, that's gonna be some shady tea right now. This Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip season three, because Miss Candace had a few choice words to say, and we already know that those choice words were geared toward Portia, because we know her and Portia has some unsettled beef, honey. So yeah, child, it'll be very interesting. I think they started filming last Saturday. So they all should be on their way back home today or tomorrow, child. So it'll be very interesting to see when we're gonna get season three. Season two just wrapped last Thursday. Well, they have been wrapped filming, but I mean the last episode just aired last Thursday. So it'll be interesting to see where this goes. Um, where this goes. It's gonna be quite interesting. All right, y'all. So now let's get into the other stuff. Now y'all know that Real Housewives of Atlanta comes on tonight. Um, and of course, you know, we in Blue Ridge, and I've seen a couple of the sneak peeks. We see a sneak peek of where Kenya tells Marlo, or Marlo is upset with Kenya because Kenya brought up the nephews somehow or whatever to that nature. And Marlo says that Kenya should never bring them up, and she says that anyone in this group can never take my and him away from her. And Kenya says no one has to because you give him away. Kenya didn't tell a lie to her. She didn't tell no lie to her. Now I don't know about this week. I don't know about none of this stuff, but I know for a fact that she didn't tell no lies there. Because I've been telling y'all how I felt about Marlo and those boys, and how I feel like she was exploiting them and using them for a storyline. And there's some people feel like Marlo is doing the best that she can, but I don't understand how she doing the best that she can, and you don't have those kids for 30 days, for over 30 days. Like, make that make sense. Anyway, every time I talk about her, I start getting mad. But anyway, Married to Medicine comes back on tonight. We got season 9, episode 3. Episode 3 is going to be an heavenly intervention, right? Contessa has called all the ladies over. They really don't know what they're there for. Simone is with the shits because, of course, Heavenly goes in on Simone and she really goes in on Toya. So they with the shits, right? Everybody else feels like it's an ambush and they feel like it ain't gonna go over so well. And I don't think it's gonna go over so well either because I know Heavenly can hold her own. Contessa, I'm a little concerned about you, girl, because the only thing that you can really do, I mean, you can't really fight with your words. Let's just be honest. Contessa can't go with Heaven. Contessa can't go with Heaven. And this is another thing that I want to say in this. What I think people are missing when it comes to Heavenly and Contessa, yes, Heavenly can go in on her YouTube channel. She go in on Simone. She go in on Toya, right? But when Contessa's situation happened, Heavenly said in just about every video that she wanted to be careful because she valued her friendship with Contessa, right? Here's the thing. The flashbacks that they are showing are only snippets of what she said, right? And the snippets kind of make her look bad. But if you go back and look at the whole thing in the chat that they were saying that it looks like Scott actually physically abused Contessa. Now, this is all alleged information, right? What Heavenly was doing in that moment was dispelling that rumor by somebody else's comment by saying, was that was Scott being emotionally and what was the other word? Verbally abusive to Contessa. And that's when she said yes. She said physically no. She was dispelling a rumor. And she did not lie. He did he did emotionally and verbally abuse her, and we saw it. We saw it in Jekyll Island last season, and we saw it at the reunion. Like, come on, Contessa.
You don't think you said all this stuff?
Hold on, let Candy talk.
Your ass is on tape saying it.
I'm just saying, you on tape saying it, love. You on tape saying it. And you mean to tell me that you have such a big issue with everyone else, and you have an issue? This is what I think. I think Contessa, and I keep saying this, I think Contessa's anger is so misplaced. Your anger should definitely be focused on you trying to repair and fix your marriage. Because I think what y'all giving us right now is a bunch of load of bullcrap. And I really hope Contessa don't go through this season with this, because if she do, I'm not going to like Contessa. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. And on Twitter, they was laughing, talking about Contessa wig, baby, right? But let me just show y'all. Let me show y'all this. Look at how uncomfortable these ladies look. I think I only got a picture of Anila. Look how uncomfortable Anila looks talking about an intervention. Look how uncomfortable she looks. Also got a picture of Jackie. Jackie wasn't here for the stuff either. She was like, "Oh, this ain't gonna go over so well. It ain't gonna go over so well. It's not. It's not." Last night we also discovered that Toya actually has a skincare line and a wine club coming out as well. We always wonder what Miss Toya does, but that's what Miss Toya does, honey. Also, Mathis Family Matters comes back on tonight as well. We get episode 7 of season 1. Listen, the more views that they get, the more chances of them getting a season 2, which I already think they're going to be greenlit for season 2. But we still need y'all help. We still need y'all help. Please, please, please. And if you don't watch the show, please make sure you watch my review. Okay. Um. So my review for Mathis Family Matters will be coming tomorrow morning. We will go live to discuss Married to Medicine tomorrow night. And tomorrow afternoon, we'll go live in regards to Real Housewives of Atlanta recap and review. Okay. So y'all make sure y'all come back for those reviews as well. But that's pretty much all I had to say about these folks I just wanted to remind y'all to make sure y'all tune into these shows tonight to support Black television. We gotta support Black television, y'all. Like that's big. That's big. I don't know. For whatever reason, I'm not understanding the huge drop and decline in Real Housewives of Atlanta numbers and Married to Medicine numbers, considering it comes on right after. They lose about 250,000 plus views. So I don't know. Maybe y'all just ain't into Married to Medicine, but listen, Married to Medicine has become one of my favorite Bravo shows. So I'm here for it. And like I said, I'm going to review it tomorrow night or tomorrow evening. And then Real Housewives of Atlanta review will come tomorrow afternoon, and Mathis Family Matters will come tomorrow morning. Okay. I'm gonna give an overall DC review next week after the reunion. So probably next Sunday morning, I'm going to do a full DC review. Okay. And like I said, y'all, this live wasn't gonna be long because I am going to church online this morning. And it does start here in a few minutes, where it actually starts at 9, but I want to get myself ready and together. Um, but I want to appreciate y'all for tuning in. Just make sure you tune into Black TV tonight. Just tune into the Black television tonight if you're not doing anything else. Please make sure you subscribe to the Patreon for exclusive content. I did let everyone know the $6 tier is going to get you everything that you need. And also, if you get it this month, billing will be paused next month. Follow me on Twitter. Here's my Cash App if you would like to donate to the channel. Please remember I'm not monetized, so anything that you donate does help. And please make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, and make sure you bang that notification bell. Do that for all of your favorite content creators so that you won't miss any of their videos. Okay? All right, y'all. Well, thank you so much. And again, I appreciate you all for tuning in, but I got to get ready for church. Bye, y'all.